Hey guys, I've been invited to V Studio at Film Soho. Thing is, I got to be there in 2 minutes. I'm not there yet. I got to find parking in London, and I don't want to be late. Oh, I think this is it here. I'm gonna have to take some extreme measures. Chris, thanks for inviting me to your studio here.
We're right now in Soho, in the centre of London, in the V Studio at Film Soho. What is it?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a lot of technology.
Yeah.
In essence, you bring in any location into the studio.
I'm gonna give you a really hard question now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's say I'm a production and say we need these actors talking on a quiet street in Soho, let's say.
Sure.
We can't shut down the street for real because we can't get permission, we don't have time and all that kind of thing. Is there anything you can do to help us? We need actors talking on a quiet street in Soho, and it's always busy. And also, we might need a bit of camera movement as well.
Well, we can just about help out with that. So let's have a look. Right behind us here is, in fact, a street in Soho, which we have scanned
What are the
in
chances?
3D.
Yeah.
And so if we start to move the camera now, and if the dolly starts to move, oh, look at that, then you'll see that
Wow.
everything back there is 3D and the world itself is tracking.
So it's not a still.
It's definitely not
It's
a
not
still.
a still camera. I mean,
No.
this is incredible. And you know what this is? Because this looks absolutely completely real. This is actually a 3D scene, is that right?
It's 100% 3D. It's the actual location captured as it was under the daytime lighting
Yeah.
it was. And we capture it at different heights, so we can move the camera. For example, the camera goes up and down here. And if we dolly across and move it up and down, you'll see how the virtual camera is moving up and down and the perspective is correct.
Perspective, that's
So,
my number one thing, because that's,
Yeah.
people who watch my stuff know I go on and on and on about perspective, and that's the key thing. It's almost like a bit of a lost art, really, because doing traditional methods, you'd have to say lock in the camera height and the perspective, and then you would be enslaved to that. So you'd have to,
That's
whatever you do in your background plate, you must do in your hero plate with the actors. And typically you want the actors to drive the story, don't you?
It's 100% that. So we want it to be flexible for the director and for the actors, so you can choose where in that virtual scan, that virtual location, where you're going to shoot. You can move the camera, you can dolly, you can do close-ups, mid-shots, wides.
Yeah.
And, for example, our Unreal operator, hello operator, could move us along that street close to where these guys are standing, and we're in a 3D environment. So that's a cool thing.
Wow.
And we could rotate around to look down the street towards the pub. It's quite a good pub, that.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
White Horse, actually. It's a famous VFX Soho pub, actually.
When I was in here, one of the most amazing things is, one, as an actor, from their perspective, one, they can actually see what's going on. They can look in the rear view mirror and they can actually see what's going on behind them. There's that infamous scene from one of the James Bond films. It's a rear projection shot and Sean Connery is there, and he sees that someone's behind him and he's having to move the steering wheel to kind of avoid this guy who's chasing him. You can actually do that now, but probably with a better quality. Right.
No, absolutely. You can completely fake the driving. Sometimes we're bumping the car just to have it, rock a little bit as it does bumps, which you can easily cheat that.
Yeah.
Quite often we'll give just a TV or a screen for the actors to see the road in front of them.
Yeah.
Because we're using 360 driving plates a lot of the time.
Okay, yeah.
And so you've got a full, 360 degrees of roads that's been recorded, been filmed, really high resolution, or rendered with CG rendered plates. And you're able to use that not only as a background, but for the reflections from above, or from the front, or from, or literally for the actors to see where they're going and to react to it.
I've done a lot of photogrammetry in the past. Anything like a mirror doesn't scan, glass doesn't come in, so you can't have anything transparent or reflective. So even scanning something like the metallic finish on the car would be almost impossible.
The shop windows there, and those are reflecting the world, and or they're transparent, which you wouldn't get. And look at the foliage up in the bushes up there, the little flowers.
So
that detail works really well.
This is new. This is the cutting edge. This is the tip of the spear of scanning something from the real world and putting it into the computer. And this Gaussian splatting, did I say that right?
Yeah, Gaussian splatting, jury's out.
Gaussian.
But we could go with the French words,
Yeah.
like Gaussian.
Gaussian.
And we've combined traditional 3D, like those people there actually. Charlie, do you want to just fly them around a bit? We can demonstrate. Like those people are normal 3D geometry animated combined with Gaussian. So we're doing a blend of the old and new. And I think that's a really interesting opportunity to be able to like art direct, like maybe the guy at the back there, you can turn.
Oh wow!
Maybe they could be talking to each other. Charlie, see what
His
Charlie,
shadow's moving
Charlie
as
can
well.
Magic up. Well, that's the secret sauce that we've been cooking up.
I noticed that.
It's all back there. And just kind of.
That's incredible. Yeah.
Animated. Yeah.
So you can actually move the actors, and this is all in real time as well.
All real time. Yeah.
This isn't. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. To go back to the original scenario, and production, we had to drop scenes where we needed a quiet street in Soho. We had 2 of our hero actors, and we needed to have a dolly move because we don't just want to do the thing where we just have a lock camera all the time. For the first time, because this realistically 2 years ago wasn't possible, right?
Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
2 years ago, we didn't have Gaussian splatting.
Yeah.
We didn't have that in Unreal Engine on the volume to this quality. And it's only the last 6 months that I think we've been able to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, super, Chris. That's awesome.
No.
Thanks very much.
Cool, man.
Okay. Woo! I didn't even have to pay for parking.